Hello guys, and welcome back to another PvP commentary. And today we have for you some more Stamina Nightblade. We res our friend Wendy here just to get jumped on by the group that killed him. Oh my gosh, look at these guys, a big group out of stealth. We get a massive combo with our ultimate there, finishing off the first player. We go back into cloak here, try to open on this guy here, but he brings down our friendly player we just res. We go for the surprise attack from stealth, go for the light attack, surprise attack again, ambush into him, bringing down the next player. And look at that cloak up time. Oh my gosh, we're just making sure to stay in stealth here, rolling a lot. There you see we dodge a lot of attacks. We dodge a second gank, a third gank, go back into stealth. He's already back in stealth. Jump on top of this guy, pull him out of stealth with our stealth detect, go for the surprise attack from stealth, and then bring this guy down with some surprise attack into the bow to finish him off. And we managed to res Wendy, but it's all for naught, because he's just going to get rolled by a huge AD Zerg. Oh my lord. And so goes the way of Cyrodiil. Good try, Wendy. Alright guys, so today we actually have a very long set of ganks for you. I got a really nice gank clip, I guess you could say. So we're going to start off here. We get popped by an enemy Nightblade, and we make sure to retaliate to his combo right away, blocking his attack, and we actually managed to hit him with our ultimate and finish him off with the surprise attack there. So a nice little counter gank to start off, and then we're going to move up a little bit further here and wait on these rocks. Now this clip here is taken between BRK and Sejanus, and this is actually on my DC character, so both the EP and the AD at this location are going to be fairly unfriendly, but I think it's mostly AD we're fighting. We run into a Warden there, and he's a little tanky, but we just put a bit of pressure into him and bring him down. We got another enemy Nightblade here. We go for the open on him. He does a great job blocking the initial attack and rolling the second attack. We go for some damage into him out of stealth there. He ends up dodging that yet again, but we do hit him with the second surprise attack, and we do get a nice little bit of chunk damage into him there. He goes for the first roll dodge there. We get the surprise attack, get another bit of damage in there on him as well. Go for the light attack into the ambush, and we actually managed to bring him down just with the gap close there off the light attack. And then we're going to go back into stealth here and just wait around. We see this guy off his horse. Oh no, big combo right off the horse. So dirty. And we're just going to keep making our way into the keep here. We've got another player, and we just knock him off his horse here. He goes to set his buffs up. We shoot him with the spectral bow, go for some surprise attacks, and we just bring him down as well. We actually have another player ride by here, but he just ends up not sticking around for it. So we end up heading into the keep, and I try to gap close into someone in the back. The other player ends up running in front of my reticle, and I end up gap closing nowhere, but it's okay. We still make it in the keep safe. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start picking on this siege line. So we've got our first player here that we're going to engage with, and he's on the siege. And of course, my luck, the first player we pick is going to be not only paying attention, but chunky as well, so we can't actually put massive amounts of damage into him. There's the soul assault. Thank God this guy who threw the soul assault down doesn't hurt a lot. So we just go around the corner to kind of reset. We open from stealth on this guy here, put some decent damage into him, hit him with, oh, there's the poison injection. Try to finish him off. Don't get the gap closer trying to come up the top here. So we just re-stealth, and by the time we open from stealth, he gets a massive heal from the Templar. So we just actually are going to, yet again, peel on out of here and see what we can get to chase a little bit. And yeah, we got a lot of dots coming from this DK here. We quickly go for a purge around the corner, and then we shade back to the location we were at. But now we've got more yellow showing up on the location. And I take a quick peek around, and I notice that maybe we're going to have to start kiting these guys out a little bit more. So I come back into the other part of the tower here where there are no yellow, and we reset from cloak at the top here, go for the bow heavy into the surprise attack, get a nice stun off on him, and go for our ultimate too, but he goes directly into his block and starts pounding heals, and we're going to have to back off of him now, and we're not going to be able to get that kill. I notice a lot more yellow players starting to head in this location, so I decide that there is literally hundreds of yellows here. Let's just go elsewhere. We got this guy on siege here. We go for a quick, cheeky siege gank. Oh, my lord. Took a little bit of damage from player up top there. And now we've got another player on siege. We hit him with the ultimate. He goes for a nice roll there, but we're still going to finish him off with the Spectral Bow. Light attack, surprise attack, stacking all that damage in one. I know some people don't like the bow change because it's a little slower, but you can stack it with another attack. We hit this guy with our huge combo, and we drop him to literally 1% health. And instead of finishing him with the bash, I actually land the bash on the opposing player to stop the res. Had we bashed the player that we dropped the combo on, we would have actually killed him. Should have just let the res get up and got our AP there. But that's okay. We're going to reset, reopen on this guy here. He ends up going too deep into the yellow pack. So we're just going to roll dodge back out of there. We go for a bow heavy attack on this guy here, and we just go right back into cloak after the attack lands. It's important that you don't cloak right away after a bow heavy, because it will pull you out of stealth. Get a nice little gank off on this guy here. This guy standing on the siege. We're going to hit him with a nice big combo as well. Nice and clean. I try to get out of there, but I end up double tapping the gap closer and doing an extra ambush I didn't need to. We go for the cloak here, do a direction change, come back around the other side, and we managed to peel away from these guys yet again. And then we're going to come back up top. We've got a very, very low HP player on siege there. We quickly bring him down. This guy, we go with the Spectral Bow, light attack, into the in cap. The biggest combo we can hit with this build, absolutely annihilating that guy off the siege. And then this guy here we hit with the poison injection and start putting some damage into him. He wakes up right away and starts healing himself. Goes for the heals right away. It was a great call, and we can't even capitalize on it because we get jumped on by the Frost Warden with the Northern Storm, stunning us and snaring us here. So we just go for a shade on the ground here, and I decide to jump out the top of the tower. However, we can't really shade back in because shade doesn't work with height like that this patch. So we're just going to come back in the front door. Bow heavy on this guy here. Big combo. Quite a bit of lag, honestly. We did hit him pretty hard. It was just pretty laggy, so we couldn't land it nice and clean. And he did get a healing ward, but we still managed to bring him down. This Sork throws the mines down. We sidestep them just as he throws them down. We go for the full heavy attack into the combo and interrupt on this guy. He is very, very chunky. You see, we only do about half his HP damage. So we go for this stealth, change directions, and we're just going to open on another player here. This guy here is on the siege. He has the Warden shield up, so we don't hit him with the bow attacks. We get a great stun on him with the ultimate. Finish him off with a couple surprise attacks before the other sniper's arrow can land on him. And we have actually worked ourselves all the way around to pretty much the other side of the keep. And yeah, there's so many yellows here. We're just completely covered in yellows. We take a really nasty fear here. Oh my god, an enemy Nightblade putting the fear trap on us. Really fun stuff. We take a hit from siege as well. So now what we're going to do is just do a little bit of a peel here. I don't want to fight in this spot, especially if we're going to get bombed by siege. We take a nasty stun there, and as you guys can see, the latency is really getting high right now, and that's because the yellow have pushed into the keep, and our frame rate has gone to garbage. Oh my god, our ping has gone to garbage. There you guys can see it. We're just going to pick up an easy kill there while the game's lagging out super hard. And as you guys can see, the keep has flipped to yellow now, so we're just going to run around up top here and try to kill a few guards, because we're going to have to engage with the yellow pretty soon here. And here comes the first guy. It's an ice staff wielding character. I'm not sure what class he is. Yep, it's a warden. Oh my gosh. Never great for a stamina Nightblade to have to deal with a warden like that. We do have the shade, however, so we're going to do a little bit of a kite there, port back to our shade, and we easily escape the snares and the hell of the ice warden. That's the way you got to do it, man. Shade is so great against a warden. And now we manage to open on this guy from behind with a poison injection. There's the surprise attack, light attack, in cap bash, bringing him down. Nice clean combo. And now we're going to re-engage with this warden, as he seems to be the only yellow here. Nope. We've got a few more yellow jumping on top of us here. So we're just going to do a kite around the top here. This guy goes for the res. We try to get him with the bash right away, and I end up trying to go back for the bash instead of running away. What I should have done is kept going either up or past the corridor. Turning back like that, we got absolutely smacked. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed that video, hit that like and or subscribe button. If you guys want to check out some live gameplay, you guys can come find me on Twitch. If you guys want to send in your own content for a top 5 PvP video, or even to have one of your builds featured, you guys can mail it in to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. And then finally, guys, we are sponsored by What the Fast. They're a VPN for gamers, so if you guys get crap pinged to your favorite games, I implore you to check them out. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of Stamblade again today. See you next time, guys.